Okay, I don't spend a long time explaining all the details of how hypnosis works. I think that's for a different talk. But I do show why it's particularly useful when dealing with trauma, because what happens in the brain in trauma is surprisingly close to what one tries to achieve in hypnosis. It's just that one is very pleasant and the other, of course, is very distressing. So hypnosis is really the ideal solution for dealing with trauma for many people. It's not unique. There are other ways of approaching it, things like mindfulness or cognitive behavioral therapy. But I've certainly met many people who've said, oh, I was given cognitive behavioral therapy and I gave up. I felt it was making me worse. And I've never had anyone say that with hypnosis. So that's what I'm going to do. Speak about trauma, the nature of trauma, what it does to the brain, and then move from there into the commonality with hypnosis, and then finally talk rather more specifically about how one can use hypnosis to deal with trauma. And I guess it's very relevant at the moment because with the virus, many people are feeling anxious and distressed, which one wouldn't exactly call trauma, but there are a lot of troubled people about. And then, of course, there are those who've really been hit very hard, and they are traumatized, all the way up to people who have to be ventilated, and people who've been on a ventilator for a long time. They can suffer from all sorts of effects. During the ventilation, they can be suffering from hallucinations, and a number of those, it's anticipated, I've not met anyone yet who has, but it's anticipated that there will be a large number of cases of post-traumatic stress disorder.